Hey, how you doing, Modern Salon? Welcome back. This is Rob Diaz. Long time no see, but I'm glad to be back with you guys. I'm here with Esquire Grooming, and we're at the Light It Up Conference 2017, Cancun, Farouk Systems, Esquire Grooming, Modern Salon, and so many more. Having a great time out here. Lots of education, lots of fun, and lots of hair cutting. So today, what we're going to be talking about is a little bit about our phase two. That is definitely our new styles that are launching, our new looks that are launching, and also our new tools. We got a lot of great stuff. I know you guys saw the Esquire and saw a lot of the stuff that we did before. You guys are in love with the products and the wet line and all the tools that we came out with, but we definitely did some major upgrades and brought some new innovation out. So let me show you a little bit about what we got coming out. We have our new Esquire Grooming cordless clipper. This is definitely a huge upgrade in the clipper game. I guess if you could say, if you know what the clipper game is, as a barber, you know, we have certain talk.
What makes it different?
It's definitely different. The motor, the blade, the placement, the guards, and so all of that, you know, might sound like gibberish if you don't know clippers. But one of the things that we did talk about was how it feels in the hand. You see it has the grips for your fingers, so you have perfect placement every time. Whether it's in this hand or this hand, you can put it in, you know how to hold it, you know how it feels. Because one thing we saw that a lot of people didn't know how to hold clippers correctly. They were either holding it too tight or two-handed like that because they were unsure. This one is a lightweight clipper. Battery life is about 90 minutes on a full charge. You can use it with the cord or without. Stainless steel Japanese surgical blade, and you can also buy replacement blades. That was a big question that we had last time. Can you buy the replacement blades? Yes, you can. All of our products are going to have that 2-year warranty, so you're definitely covered. Another great thing about the clipper that we have is our magnetic comb attachment. So we were just talking a little earlier, and I said, you know, when you hear it snap on like that, it's just like snapping on your seatbelt. You know, you feel safe. It's not coming off. It's not falling off. It's not, you know, if you've ever had a stylist that comes in and they're cutting hair, and then all of a sudden in the middle of the haircut, this pops off, and you plug somebody, and you're like scared. You're like, I'm never using clippers again. We basically eliminate that problem and put the confidence back into your hands. So definitely barbers, stylists, all of the above. You definitely want to get this clipper, whether you're in school, whether you're a professional, whether you've been cutting for years. You definitely want to have this tool in your arsenal.
When will this be available?
These are actually, we're launching them here in Cancun. They'll be available for purchase December of this year. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Another great thing that we have is we have our shears. A lot of people were asking, hey, what kind of shear should we use for men's cuts? And Esquire Grooming definitely came up and answered that question. So what we have is our 7-inch shear. All of our shears are 7 inches. Some people were like, wow, that's huge. You know, why is it like that? What does it do? Number one, you always want to make sure that your shear actually is about the size of your hand. So most men, you know, a lot of men are doing this. And also for your clipper over comb cutting, you definitely want to have a longer blade. Now, a lot of people say, well, I might cut myself or things like that. Why is it so long? You're almost always should be cutting to your second knuckle anyway. If you cut past the second knuckle, you're gonna have this right here. You see that? Mm-hmm. That's a lot of loose tension. So when you're cutting, if you're cutting past the second knuckle, you're going to have an uneven cut also. So that's why you're going to go back and use that. So regardless of how long the blade is, for your men's cutting with clipper over comb, this is definitely going to be ideal because you're going to get less strokes for a smoother, cleaner cut. Now, not only do we have a 7-inch shear, we also have our blending and texturizing shear. So we'll keep going. A lot of people are like, wow, what does that do? Barbers, you might not be familiar with this, but these are going to be some of your best friends. When you're learning to texturize and blend hair, these are some of your go-tos, and definitely these are going to have a great price point. Also, this is part of our phase 2 that's going to be available in December, so be on the lookout for that.
Why do you recommend that stylists and barbers have all three?
Well, for all three, you know, a lot of times people can get by with having one pair of scissors, one pair of clippers, one pair of trimmers, and that was great for the olden days, and you can still get by with it, don't get me wrong, but in 2017, 2018, we're going to be doing a lot of different styles, a lot of different textures. And you know what? You're going to need different tools, because I don't know about you, but I don't just want one type of, this is not the only haircut I want to do all day. I want to have different hair type of haircuts, different textures, different styles, different, you know, ethnicities coming into my shop. You know, I don't just want straight hair. I don't just want over curly hair. I don't just want, you know, people that look like me or talk like me. I want to cut the world, right? And so that's what we're doing here at Light It Up Cancun 2017. We have the entire world, people represented from all over the world in here: barbers, stylists, hairdressers, makeup artists, you know, just people that are in this industry in one way, form, or fashion or the other. And you know what? We're getting together and we're working. So if you can get into a place like this, into a conference like this, where you see all this, it's gonna open your eyes and say, man, the world is bigger than my shop or my salon. And you know what? That's what we're trying to do. So why, you know, again, back to that question, why do we need more than one shear, or why do we need a thinning and a texturizing shear? Because we're looking at cutting more than just one type of hair. And for the different styles and different techniques, we're going to be teaching you in our Esquire Grooming collection. Those are going to be vital in achieving some of those looks.
So in phase 2, is it styling products and tools?
We kept our same wet line, you know, for our styling products, all of them, you know, all the different holds, all the different styles, to create the different looks. But this time we're really focusing on tools, focusing on professionals, because that's who was falling in love with our line. That's who was, you know, getting it to the consumers and to their clients and saying, check this out, you got it. And so we've seen like a huge buzz, because everybody loves the smell, everybody loves the hold, you know, the benefits of it, all the vitamins. You know, our line is not harmful to your hair. You know, you're going to get, it's helping the appearance of fuller and thicker hair. You're also going to be able to have that great smell. You're going to be able to come in and style how you want. You know, the pre-cut solution, you know, our beard oil was a huge success. A lot of people, you know, with beards trending, a lot of people are like, man, we want something that's not too greasy, not too oily, that smells great. And you know what, we answered the call on that too. So with this, like I said, we're definitely taking care of our professionals that are standing behind us and working with us and wanting to see what Esquire Grooming can do for them. And not only is it elevating their level of professionalism, but it's also elevating their level of quality. You know, like I said, we're bringing quality tools, quality products, and with those things coming into play, it's like trying to get, you know, not get wet when it's raining. It's going to happen inevitably, and that's the same thing when you switch to a quality tool, a quality product. The only thing that can happen is that your haircuts, your client, your professionalism are going to elevate. And so that's what we're about at Esquire Grooming, man at his best. And so what that's gonna look like is quality tools, quality products, and it's gonna equal quality business for our barbers and stylists.
Awesome. And then one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
So you were actually the cover artist for our June men's issue. Will you show that off?
Yes. Again, Modern Salon, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be a part of this. Maggie, I know you're probably watching. We love you so much. Thank you for the opportunity, number one, and to be a part of it. You know, what we did was we came in with more of a traditional look. You know, you see the suspenders, you see the bow tie. But what we did was revamp that old school style, that old school comb over, you know, with a nice pompadour, and we just made it today, made it work for today, because you know that's what we're doing. You know, you see a lot of people going back to some of those older styles, and they want to see a lot of that new school look and the new fading and new techniques. And so we merge those together, because you know what, whether this guy is dressed like this and he's going out getting married, you know, or just hanging out, you know, at the house, he wants to look good. Every man on earth wants to look good, and every woman on earth wants their man to look good. So Esquire Grooming, man at his best. Again, thank you so much for this opportunity. It's been my pleasure. And also you got Jamie behind the scenes on the camera. She's, Maggie, I don't know what you're doing with her, but hey, it's working. Whatever you're doing, it's working. She's great. We're great. Thank you so much, Modern Salon. Again, I'm Rob Diaz with Esquire Grooming. I'll see you guys soon.